Welcome to our happy hour this week, and it's going to be a hot happy hour.
Hot.
And when I say hot, I don't mean HAWT like
Woo!
you youngins know about.
No.
We're talking about hot.
Hot.
Because we're talking about menopause. So welcome to Stuck in the Middle, where
We ain't young, but
we
we
ain't dead yet.
I'm Julie.
And I'm Traci, and we're so excited to have you guys with us. We are going to have a lot of fun tonight, and we just got a lot to talk about. We actually have our first bit of merch, right?
We do. We have merch, everybody.
Stuck in the Middle with our faces on it.
Yeah.
They don't all have it on there yet, but they will.
Shot glasses.
Yes, and we have to thank our friend Andrea.
Yes, thank you, Andrea Harris and Glades Customs.
For making it. So check
For making
her
it.
website out on Facebook
Yes.
under
and
Glades Customs.
Yes, and she does all kinds of things. Anything from t-shirts, shot glasses, all kinds of stuff. Cups, pins, lanterns, you name it. If you want your picture on it, she's the girl.
She's our girl.
She's our
yes.
girl.
So we thank her. She did this all on her own just to be so sweet to us.
I know, and we're so excited because it is her first merch.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And because of that, we are actually going to do a couple of door prizes, 3 to be exact, Jules, right?
Exactly.
And we're going to do that next week. Well, not next week. Actually, this Wednesday. This is filming Monday. So between Monday and Wednesday, you guys need to get hustling.
Get hustling.
Because we're going to do Facebook Live Wednesday afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
What time did we say, Julie?
I don't know. What?
I think 2:30 or 3.
Okay, yeah.
It's something
2,
like that.
At 2.
Oh, okay.
I think
at
it said 2.
Okay, so by the time it airs Monday, you have to like it, share it, and tag
5 people.
5 people
5 people.
to enter into our drawing for one of 3 door prizes that go with our menopause. When you're hot, and when you're not thing.
That's right.
Right?
That's right. And, you know, this is exciting for us. We want you guys to get out there so you can win the prizes that we're all excited about here.
Yes, and in honor of menopause, because we stay hot,
Yeah.
we're going to do
Go
a little
ahead.
shot of Fireball to get us started. All right, get your cup, Julie. Pour it in. Let me get yours. Ooh.
Oh, Traci.
Oh, that's the perfect size. It's the whole thing.
Oh, Traci.
All right now.
Here's
Hold
mine.
on, there's your cup. Julie's cup matches her little outfit perfectly.
Yes, I only want half for right now. I'll do half.
Oh, just half?
Half
Well,
and
you know
half.
what? You can just drink half. I don't have to
Okay.
pour it up separately for you.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Oh! Julie, you haven't even had anything to drink yet, girl. What is going on with you?
I've just spilled it everywhere, and
she
I'm gonna smell like.
She just spilled half of it.
Look at my hand; it's full.
She said she didn't want anything but half. She got half.
Oh shit!
All right.
Okay, well,
Let's
Traci,
just do a little toast.
just go ahead.
Just go ahead.
I'm
And come on now. Do you
Yeah.
want me to hold it for you, honey?
yeah, I'm just struggling. Whatever. It's menopause.
Cheers.
Okay, drink up, Traci. Drink both of them, for God's sakes.
I'm going to do my first half of mine.
Go ahead. Oh God, I'm sticky.
Mm.
Okay, good. Okay. Oh, well, I got it.
You sure? You know what? Just sit back and relax for just a minute.
I'm sticky.
You need to sit back and relax.
Okay, can you talk for a minute while
Yes.
I wash my hands up?
Yes.
Ooh.
I'll talk. All right.
Okay, go ahead.
So, I'm here by myself, and we're going to talk about menopause. Well, let's just say the first thing is that we're going to go over all the things that people can expect when they hit it. I've been in it now for 10 solid years, and I think I've told y'all this before, but I lived probably a good 5 or 6 of those 10 years in hell. And when I say hell, probably what it feels like in hell. Hot. And if you've never had a hot flash, it's not like the weather hot. it is literally like a furnace gets turned on inside your body and radiates out. And it hits the back of your neck. It hits in between your boobs.
Oh.
And really the back of your neck and in between your boobs. Yeah. Let's just call it what it is.
It is. It's true. I mean.
And it comes on and literally it feels like somebody set a match to you. I have friends that literally have gotten nauseous because of the heat that has come on them. There is good news though, because there are remedies that are out there. Now, I have to be honest and say that I tried a lot of remedies, and the only thing I personally found, and I know I've said this before as well, are the hormone pellets. A lot of people don't believe in those, but they were life-changing because they got me right back to where I used to be pre-menopause. But honestly, sweatiness is just one of the minor symptoms of menopause, right?
Right. I mean, like, I'll tell you for myself, when I started going through these night sweats and all, and it would start at my feet and go up. Some people say it starts at their head and goes down. For me, it was at my feet. And the only thing I could do, I would get out of bed, turn the air down to about 65, turn the ceiling. I'm sorry.
I'm just letting you know, like your head's chopped off.
Oh, there we go. Turn the ceiling fan on high, and then I'd go sit on the toilet, strip my clothes off, and put my bag on the back of the toilet seat because it was that cold porcelain. And it's the only thing that helped me because I was so hot. I was miserable. And then get back in bed, and 10 minutes later, I'm freezing to death. This makes you crazy.
For me, I remember literally waking up at 2 or 3 in the morning because I don't know why it hits a lot of times in the middle of the night, but it does hit throughout the day too. And I would have to go literally stand in the freezer, get a frozen bag of peas. Trust you me, I did not ever cook with them anymore after I used them. And I would literally just put them down in between my boobs, like to cool me down. That was one of the biggest signs of menopause for me. The other one was people getting on my nerves really bad. Like my phone would ring and I would cringe. And I hate to say it, Julie, but it kind of does that now anyway. Maybe it's just age or our real jobs. Because we're on the phone all day. We're talking.
All day long. And it's hard at night. I like to shut it off and shut it down. I don't really do a lot of talking. From time to time, I may call one person to catch up with them.
I do not.
Well, like my cousin Janet and I, if we need to catch up, she doesn't irritate me. But like
even people I love irritate me after 5 o'clock. I mean, I am not wanting to talk about anything. I can't believe I'm sitting here with you right now. Honestly, it's after 5 o'clock, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not into it, but I am with you. I mean, I am as long as I have me a little happy hour going. By the way, I have my Dickle Pickle as well, because that's my standby drink.
By the way, I drank one a minute ago with the straw. With the damn straw, I sucked it down. I was like, whoop, I got to get it going quick.
Which would explain why you couldn't even take your shot.
I know.
Are you going to do it, Julie?
I will on my time. Don't worry for it.
Oh, my gosh. All right, peer pressure.
She wants to boss me around all the damn time for everything. I think that's part of her menopause.
Well, I'm just going to tell you that it's nothing like I've ever seen before. The things that get on your nerves, the body sweats, and then I'm just going to go ahead and address listen, when I share with you these stories, do you know how humiliating it is to me and my family? I'm just saying, because I am talking to every single person out there
about personal things.
Things that I share with my best friends, and my husband gets mortified when he's like, why would you say that to people you don't even know?
Because we're being true.
But you know what? Honestly, to me, I feel like I wish I had somebody that said real life stuff to me.
Oh, yeah.
All
There's lots of, So go ahead. Or you want me to?
Well, do you have a story that you'd like to share?
No, I want you to share your story.
Well, this was my latest story.
I know.
And I blame everything on menopause. It could be just getting a little heavier in life. I don't know. But we were out with our couple friends that we do a lot with to dinner a couple weeks ago. Well, it's been about a month ago now. Had dinner. We're at the bar having a little after dinner drink. And I am talking about my podcast like I'm all that with the bartender because he thought he was all that with his podcast.
Well, he would.
And I'm like, but yours isn't better than mine. So
That's right.
So we're talking, and thank God we were the only people left at this restaurant. It was really an old people's restaurant, by the way. And I mean, I'm 58. And I mean, the average person in there was about 78. So I felt young.
You were, yeah.
Okay.
You were, yeah.
But you know what? We're getting there. But anyway.
We are.
So we were talking to the bartender, and I'm just talking away. And I leaned up against the bar, and all of a sudden, this loud noise escapes my body. And Mike, my husband, looks at me, and he goes... And I'm like, I kept on talking. I did not skip a beat. I kept talking, and Mike's looking, and he looks at my girlfriend who's sitting beside me, and he goes,
"What?
Like, is that you or her?"
Did she
And
fart?
she literally just bust out laughing. And I mean, I did not skip a beat. That man heard it. So at that point, we're checking out anyway. We leave and get in the car, and Mike's like, "Oh my God, what just happened back there, Traci?" And I go, "Mike, why would you sell me out like that to a bartender?"
Just like, be quiet.
It happened. It came out of my body. I obviously had no warning. I did not know it was there. Like, it was pure air. There was no smell to it because it was like a daggum tuba. I mean, noise coming out of my body.
It just happened.
And literally, thank God my girlfriend, and I'm going to call her out by name, Dina. God bless her. She's like, "Mike, it just happens.
Mike.
It happens when we get this age."
You can't
and
help
she's like,
it. It does happen.
She even said, she goes, and I'm not going to say it was her, but she says she knew someone that was bending over to play pool. And there was a guy standing right behind her, like, trying to help her learn how to play pool or whatever. Get a shot. And when she bent over, it just did the same thing. I mean, sometimes air is up in us and we don't know it.
Well, that's so true. I don't know about you, but I'm very gassy in the morning.
I think that's normal. I found that out when I was pregnant. Okay, I'm sorry. I go sit on the toilet in the morning pregnant, and the first thing that happens is there's just gas that gets up in your body when you sleep. It's like a gas fairy.
Well, it's before I even get out of bed, it starts.
Oh, mine. I mean, I got you beat on that one. Mine doesn't until at least I get from lying to sitting.
Just gas. I don't know. It's gas. It's the size of my belly. I've talked about this before. I'm telling you all, whenever, and I guess I just really didn't study about it, think about it really, but I always thought menopause, when you were in menopause, you stopped having a period. And when you got through that, that was it. Boy, was I wrong. I had no idea. That's just part of it.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it happens to younger. Like I say, it happened to me pregnant, but that was it. And again, you have weight on you at that point because you have a baby in your belly. I don't know.
But we don't have babies.
Well, I'm saying, okay, I know I gained some weight with it. And I mean, the older you get, I think, like, I mean, you see those little, when I say old people, I'm that person now. But like the little old lady at the park or wherever. And I mean, they just let noise out of their bodies and they don't even know it or care.
They don't care. That's the beauty. Or if you're walking in Walmart or whatever store, Publix, and they're just tooting right on down the aisle.
Well, you can't help it. It just happens.
I do, and you're thankful the music's playing.
It's inertia. Huh? Inertia? Inertia.
Is that what it's called?
Well, I call it inertia when you change from one position to the other or go from up to down or down to up. I mean, it just happens. It's some air, and it's nothing but air. There's no even smell to the situation.
Right.
It's so silent that you got to look out for.
That are deadly. The
that you got to look out for. But I'm just saying these things, this happens, and I mean, thank God, this is why hopefully you have the same person in your life forever. I mean, I don't know what I would do if I had to date a new person and get up out of bed and go in the morning to the restroom.
Well, or try to hold it in until they've left the house.
Okay, well, I have another story about that too.
Do tell.
Well, the first time I ever wore Spanx was probably about 10, 15 years ago.
This damn Spanx.
And I went to a big event, where you have to suck it in and hold it in.
I'm done with that too.
All I can tell you is I told everybody that night, if I did toot that night, which I didn't, thank God, my head would have blown off my body because there was nowhere for it to go. It would have been like a rocket ship. I was so snuggled up into those things. It was ridiculous.
Oh, I hate those things. I'm not going to do it. Who am I
I'm
kidding?
not doing it.
Who am I kidding?
That's why I don't wear tight fitting things around my belly. I don't need anything pushing more air around in there.
No, I agree. And furthermore, you can't get them on by yourself.
Okay, well.
It takes my husband to lift it up in the back, and I have to jump, and he pulls. I'm saying if I have to do all that, I'm not wearing the damn thing.
And when you get hot, and then they're hot and sweaty by the time you can get your dress on.
Break out in a heat rash.
Well, I'm just telling you, but the same thing about that night, the first time I wore them, I was telling my girlfriend, I said, I'm not ever wearing those things again because you might as well, if you peed in your pants, it wouldn't go anywhere. It'd probably go up to your chin because I don't know where it would go. But anyway, I said, I can't get them down in the bathroom. Exactly. I need somebody to yank them and pull them.
My
and
things had a hole.
Okay.
They were crotchless.
Well, that's what she said.
Yeah.
Guess what?
What?
Mine were too, and I didn't know it. They had the flap thing. I didn't know there was a hole there where you could pull it apart.
Yes.
And I'm like, well, there you go.
But you know what? It still drips all over you.
Ew.
So forget it. I'm just saying, why?
Ew.
Yeah.
I'm putting this away right here.
Yeah,
Our
be
gift
careful.
baskets.
Yeah,
and I have double fans at this point.
Yeah.
All right, so those are just a few of the things about menopause. Are you going to tell them what you bought this week, Julie?
Yes, I am.
What did you buy?
I bought this week, it's called Happy Hoo-Ha Vitamins. Who knew there was such a thing, okay? Once again, I was watching the Today Show, and guess what they were talking about? Menopause. And they said women are talking more about menopause now. I told Traci, I called her. Well,
sorry.
She's being a flasher, but she's had those shots, and I'm sticky, so whatever. And so anyway, they said more women are now talking about menopause, and I called Traci. I said, Traci, I'm so excited. We are talking about the hot topic, which is the hot topic out there right now is all about menopause, okay? And so they said there are a lot of products out there, and one is called For a Happy Hoo-Ha.
What does that do?
Well, so I researched.
Have you done it? Have you taken the vitamins?
No, I haven't. It's, I've purchased them. Which, by the way, you can purchase at Walmart. So there's a big line of all kinds of stuff about your vagina at Walmart.
Are we going to talk about the vajayjay?
Yeah, we're going to talk about the JJ. How can you talk about menopause and not talk about that thing down there? Damn. And so, anyway, it's a probiotic is what it is for your vagina to make it as healthy as it can be during menopause. Well, I didn't realize my vagina is unhealthy, but maybe it is. Shit, I don't know. So, Happy Hoo-Ha Vitamins.
Well, there's something else out there, and I've not tried it. But and a lot of people are talking about it. It's called, there's one for a guy and one for a girl. Do you know what I'm talking about?
The honey.
What's it called?
I call it the horny honey.
Oh.
So I don't know if that's the proper name because, well, how can it be proper if you sell it at the gas station downtown? Okay?
Oh, Lord.
And
is it honey?
It's some sort of spicy honey that's supposed to increase your sexual activity that night.
Where do you put the honey?
I think you drink it.
Oh.
You put
Are
it
you
in
sure?
something.
You might put it somewhere else.
No, this was somebody told me who drank it, and I'm not going to.
Did they say that it made a difference?
But listen here, you know who you are when you watch this.
Did they say it made a difference?
Well, okay, I'm going to tell you the whole story.
Tell the story.
She'll kill
I'm
me
about
then.
done with this. I'm going to have to get yours next since you couldn't hardly even do it. Don't shake it out. Don't dare shake that thing out.
You're going to get it and drink it, and I'll stick to the dill
Pickle
pickle.
one.
Yeah.
Dickle pickle.
Dickle pickle that I drink.
Oh, we have a new recipe, by the way.
Yeah,
that
wait.
you sent me.
I sent you, but wait, okay.
Okay, go ahead.
So going back to this honey. So I was told, this was going around, everybody's talking about this honey that they sell at the gas station. Okay.
Oh, wow.
That's important to know. Think on it. And so they bought.
It's like that K2 Spice. You don't ever dare touch that. You're going to buy honey at the gas station?
I didn't say I did. I'm saying somebody else did, but I'm thinking.
And they're alive?
Yeah, they're alive.
That's
Well, they
good.
went out partying big time, and they
I'm a two-fisted
decided.
drinker.
Go ahead. And they decided to drink it.
Mm.
Husband and wife, whatever.
Mm.
They drank it. They were too drunk to do anything.
Oh.
But the next morning,
Oh.
they said it was better than ever.
Oh, wow. Really?
So, somebody may be winning
That honey?
that honey in our door prize with the Happy Hoo-Ha vitamins.
Well, dadgum.
So,
That's like a double whammy.
That is a double whammy.
That's a double whammy in the bammy.
That's a double whammy for the vajayjay. That's what I'm saying. So, yes, ma'am. So that's
that thing may need a spa treatment when it's done. A little rest and relaxation.
Yeah, I was gonna say not a massage. It's already got that, honey. So yes. So we're all about talking about these new products and new things out there for menopause, and like I said, more women are talking about menopause. And one of the things about menopause, and people don't want to talk about it, is vaginal dryness. It happens to us all. Everything is getting dry. We'll see, because
my face is oily.
She's on pellets, okay? So it makes a big damn difference. But for a lot of women, that happens.
Oh,
and so those are things that they're talking more about, that they're products to use, and or just like this probiotic is to help you with things like that, to get you back on the inside.
Just everybody go out and get the hormone pellets. That's all I'm saying. I mean,
well, wait a minute. I called my doctor today.
Yeah, and they said don't do it.
Well, no, but she's going to tell me not. She does not say to me don't do it, but she says, I would highly recommend for you not to do it. And I said, oh, God.
Why?
She says, it can make your hair fall out.
Well, my hair's thinning, but I've done it for 10 years.
See, for 10 years, that's what I'm saying. Damn, if I had 10 years of feeling good about right now, like I'm seriously thinking about doing the pellets.
I'm just telling you, every single person I've ever told to do it, not to go against your doctor, because I know who your doctor is and I love her.
I know.
And she's and that's why they're doctors.
But she's conservative.
But you know what? My thing is, when I went, I finally just said, look, you know what? If it did kill me, I don't want to die yet. I have a grandbaby. However, at least I know I died happy, and somebody would come to my funeral, because I did not like myself. I was like mad at myself all the time. And I'm telling you guys, it was life changing for me. And every single person I know that has done it has literally basically written me a thank you.
Well,
to say.
Tracy, I may not ride shit.
I mean, I told you, my husband gets a little aggravated when I do go. He's like, oh my God, we're going there again. He's like, when are you going to get out of this? I'm like, never. I will never get out of it.
Well, so I talked to mine today, because one of my things is that my shoulders and my upper arms are killing me. I don't know what the hell's going on with me, but they're killing me, where I can't hardly lift them all the way up. And they bother me. So on my phone, because it hears you talk about the stuff.
Oh my gosh, it does. That's crazy.
Right? It is weird, but everybody's listening to you. So on my phone, it pops up all the time as menopause for a low estrogen in women's bodies, that it can cause this. It can cause joint pain, such as in your shoulders, your knees, your hip, whatever, your sciatic, that it does. It can focus in because your estrogen's so low. So I brought that up today. Well,
like your bones or...
Yeah, and she said, I doubt that. She goes,
I'm sorry. I needed a pen, I think.
Well,
go ahead.
I'm sticky from head to toe.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So anyways, and she didn't think so, but I'm going to the doctor and having blood work done, and we're fixing to check out some things.
Your bones?
No, estrogen levels, just stuff like that. And then I'm curious as to what my blood work's going to be, because I've told to you all before and told you I'm taking that Monjaro. So I want to see about my A1C, but I want to see about my estrogen and see where I'm at in this world, because I'm telling you, something's fixing to give. Like you said. So I may be doing the pellets too. Because
I think I should get. I think my doctor needs to be an advertiser on our Dagdum podcast. Is what I think.
you know what, he should. We should go to his office and say, sit down, talk with us.
He probably doesn't need any more business. I think it comes to him just out of default. I don't think he cares.
Well, let me ask you a question about that for people out there who are like me that, I have a type A personality. Because I'm going to tell y'all what's going to happen to me. Since they put that pellet in me, I'm going to have a major anxiety attack.
Oh my gosh.
Because I will feel like I'm not in control of my body. That's just how I am. Anxiety, that's just how I am.
Mm-hmm.
My doctor says I have a type A personality.
I do too, honey.
But
I don't give a crap about things like that, as you know.
Yeah, I know. So let me ask you a question on that.
Mm-hmm.
If you talk to him and tell him that, will he give you a lower dosage to start you off, or is it just all in one?
Well, I don't know. They do your blood work, and my understanding is they tailor it to where you are. So, like in other words, if you're low in estrogen or low in testosterone,
Mm-hmm.
they make it to your body, which is the beauty of it. The way he explained it to me, or described it to me in the beginning, was like when you put on a hormone cream or take a pill, it's given at different doses. Like, I'm not different doses, it's the same dose every day, la la la.
Uh-huh.
This spits out what you need when you need it. Like, it's in chemistry with your body. I don't really understand it all.
Well,
I don't know.
Sense.
All I can tell you again was it was a major, it put me right back to being like in my 20s, in my opinion. I mean, I'm just saying, to where literally my girlfriends and boyfriends were like, well, I don't have a boyfriend. Sorry. My girlfriends and husband.
Wait, let's retrack it.
My girlfriends and husband.
Yeah.
Girlfriends and boyfriends. Literally, all my boyfriends, everybody said it was great.
Okay. Okay, so there. And that may be what I do, but I am going to have the blood work with my doctor first, and I'm going to go from there and then make the decision.
But it's not just that. Let's talk about other things about menopause, because it's really not. You don't want it?
No, I don't. I'm sticky.
Oh, well.
You drink
sticky
it.
As in honey sticky? Or sticky as in hot sticky? Or sticky as in you spilt your drink sticky?
You know what?
There's a lot of different stickies.
Spilled my drink sticky. Don't even. Okay, so let me pull up my phone.
Oh, of course. Because we have to touch on our notes. Well, I'm just saying, okay, bottom line is
okay.
If you're drinking, why are we going there now? It's not
about
time.
What? No, we're not. I just wanted to share.
What else do you have in your notes?
Okay, so there's three stages of menopause.
Peri, menopause, and post. And Mike keeps saying, when you going post? And I'm like, I ain't never going post.
Well, shit, I think I'm post is all I'm saying.
Honey, you don't even know.
I don't know. That's another thing. I don't know what the hell.
Because have you researched all those things?
Yes, I have, ma'am.
Okay,
and one of the things, too, that they talk about for menopause, it's not all of them, I think, is brain fog. Brain fog.
I love that one. I'm using that one regardless. Y'all saw it last week on the music video thing.
Yeah.
I talk about brain fog. Like, I cannot think.
We were under pressure, for God's sakes. I felt under pressure. I couldn't. That's why she beat me.
I live in brain fog. But go ahead.
Well,
now, that menopausal symptom's never gone away.
It's true when y'all, I don't know, my hair is all jacked up, whatever.
Well, there's just a lot going on my phone.
It's just a lot going on tonight. Talk about menopause, but brain fog. Listen. I never thought that was a for real thing, and it is. I'll be right in the middle of talking, and it can be something serious, or funny, lighthearted, whatever. I can't remember what I was talking about.
I do it all the time.
And have to take yourself back. And now everybody around me that I do talk to, they'll say, okay, wait a minute, let's go back. You were saying blah, blah, blah.
I know.
Sometimes it'll come back and sometimes it doesn't. Or sometimes it'll come back at 3 o'clock in the morning and I send people a text and say, hey, when you wake up, this is what I meant.
All right. I'm sorry I'm interrupting, but you just sparred something. Again, brain fog. You just sparred something out of the brain fog.
Okay.
Not sleeping. That is huge.
That's on my list
Okay,
too.
I'm going to tell you now that is some serious situation.
And it's
And
miserable.
honest to God, that I don't know the answer to. I have tried everything. Last night I took 2 out of date by year Benadryl.
Okay, Tracy,
Mike
I would be
Mike told me I was snoring so loud. He literally said, Tracy, you were snoring so loud, but I felt so bad because you haven't slept for 2 nights.
Oh,
I couldn't even wake you up. So I go from not sleeping at all, reading
Well,
my Kindle, to, I guess.
Well,
I don't know.
I know. I snore like a truck driver too. I'm sure because in the morning I wake up, my throat's sore.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like, that's another situation.
It is. Insomnia is on here. The weight changes, hair loss. But insomnia is real. I tell you one thing. I can fall asleep. I can't stay asleep.
Well, I fall asleep at midnight. And I'm back up like a jackrabbit at 2 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and then I literally try to put my Kindle down at 5 o'clock because I know Mike's alarm's going off at 6.
Yes.
And I want him to think I slept a little bit or he'll think I'm a crazy person.
I know.
Which I am.
It's miserable. And I told you I watch TikTok, right?
No,
so
I don't.
I'll
I
fall
just don't do it.
asleep and I'll wake up 30, 40 minutes later. It's the same damn one running over and over and over again. So now...
Is that what happens?
Yeah, it does. For me, it does. So now I've made my own rule. At midnight, TikTok phone goes down. And then I have it on House Hunters. That's quiet TV. And I watch that, and sometimes I'll lull off, but that means I'm gonna stay asleep. It just doesn't. And I take medicine sleep every night.
You don't take Ambien, do you?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
I have since I was 40.
Do you shop?
I did that one time. Okay, I'll give y'all my story about that.
Okay, well, I've never done Ambien, never will, because a man killed his wife out in not broad daylight, but on video, and he has no recollection of it. He got off. So I'm just gonna maybe use that. Okay. I've never done Ambien though, so I can't.
I'm having a hot flash right here, right now. Okay, Ambien. Everybody has their opinions on Ambien.
I'm scared of it.
I'm not scared at all.
Oh hell, I'm scared of that.
So this is what happened to me when I was 40 years old. I could not, I couldn't sleep. Just miserable, just because of.
You need to have a sip. You haven't drank anything. This is what happens. See, I get drunk up on here.
Okay.
And I'm drinking double.
Well, when you talk, I'll drink.
I've been talking the whole damn time.
Okay.
But go ahead. You're on Ambien.
No.
She's on Ambien.
Okay, so everybody kept telling me I look tired all the time. And I'm thinking, God, I must look like shit. Every day I look tired. I look like shit. Whatever. So I went to my same doctor. I've used the same doctor for years. I said, we got to do something. I'm not sleeping. I'm miserable. And everybody tells me how bad I look. I got friends.
Well, you need to go to the spa, the Medi Spa. It'll make you look awake when you're not.
Oh my God, she's crazy.
Your eye go like that and everything.
Okay.
You look like you just woke up.
And I got another thing too about hair, but go ahead.
You go ahead.
So yeah, it's my turn. That's right.
That car has ridden by my house 17 times.
I know.
It's making me nervous. They are.
They know we're podcasters and they're stalking us.
I mean, my gosh. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so anyways. What was I saying?
Brain fog. About the Ambien. See, you have Ambien brain.
No, okay. I have the lowest dosage Ambien, and I cut it in half. So I take a half. And sometimes that works, and sometimes I have to get up and take that other half. On a big night, I think I'm going to celebrate, going to really sleep good, I'll take a whole one.
Oh, my.
So I just feel like something happens, I'll be part of the class action lawsuit.
Okay, but have you ever done anything crazy?
I did.
How do you know?
Okay, I'll tell you. So my husband and I, we had gone over to the Virgin Islands. and went over and we did this whole boat trip and went to the British Virgin Islands. And
I'm dying to do the BVI, but go ahead.
The BVI is most beautiful, okay, because they take care of the water better, their area. So we went to Pusser's Island. And Pusser's Island, they make their own rum. And
oh my God, I love Pusser's rum. I love a painkiller with a Pusser's float on the top.
That's what I'm talking about.
You went to Pusser's?
I have my mugs, baby, that we drank.
Why aren't we drinking painkillers on here?
Okay, the next one.
Oh my God, a frozen painkiller with a Pusser's floater.
And you put a little nutmeg on
Oh
the top.
gosh, and that's what makes it a painkiller versus a pina colada. I know all about it, baby.
Well, she's a pro. She's a damn pro.
I know all about it.
So anyway, we had been to Pusser's Island and we got our drinks, in the mugs from over there. They're like a metal mug.
Like
like
those Moscow Mule.
Yeah.
Like a copper mug.
But it says on there like Pusser's, whatever. So I get back from the trip and I'm like, damn, why didn't I buy those mugs for everybody? Cover your damn boobs up with this fan like this. There we go, Madam Ruby over there. So anyway, so I get home and it's a week or two later and I thought, I may get the kids a mug, those Pussers from, do the whole setup, and that's going in their stockings.
I love that.
Right?
I wish I was your child at that point.
See, I know.
You're a good mom.
I'm a good mama.
Yeah.
So one night on my Ambien, I got up. I got on the computer. This is back when everybody had the gateway computers that looked like the cow things. It's old stuff. Anyway.
Like DOS or something like that?
I don't know what that is, but okay. So anyway, I ordered all these mugs, painkiller mix. I got the nutmeg. I got everything. Well, I didn't remember doing it. And the next day, I'm in my family room cleaning and mopping.
Oh, Lord.
And I see the UPS guy pull up. It's the next day. And I go...
Was that Amazon time? Because that's kind of quick,
no,
baby.
but I'm going to tell you. So I thought...
That's quick for back in those days.
I don't remember ordering anything. I opened the door and it said Pussers on it. And I went...
The next day. No way.
I swear. I put
back
my
in
hand
those
on,
days.
Okay, but wait till I tell you. So I swear I put my hand on it. So I said, oh my God. I remembered ordering it and I'm thinking, holy shit, how much did I pay to have that stuff flown
Expedited.
in from the British Virgin Islands? This is going to cost me $5,000.
Holy camole.
And I was freaking out. I called David and I said, oh my God, I've ordered stuff in my Ambien stupor. And it was funny because
he had ordered it on Pusser's Island.
I thought I did, but they have a distribution center at Opelika, which is right down there in Miami. So that's where those mugs
But you had to have been on Amazon, baby, back in those days.
No, I did.
I mean, like, you can't be on...
shopped on Amazon. I'm telling you, they came. I did the order that evening. That stuff was at my house.
It was Amazon.
Okay, what else?
Well, it had to have been Amazon. Who delivers the next day?
Okay.
Publix.
It was Amazon, just to stop this so we don't fall in front of everybody. But that's my Ambien story, and it was a funny story Christmas morning when they opened their stockings.
Did they appreciate the Pussers?
Yes, Lord, yes, and we all still have our mugs. And
well, I won't do it because I'm scared I'm going to murder somebody. I'm too scared. I'm scared. I watched the whole documentary. That could be my next crime series situation.
Okay, well,
the man that murdered his dad and wife on the pool deck. And they had a normal marriage, supposedly.
Well, I don't think that's true.
Well, what happened? Well, did you hear me sleep talking? That's weird. And I'm not on Ambien. I've never done Ambien. I'm scared of Ambien, and like that was weird crap. Even me talking like the way I was, that was weird.
I have gotten up in the middle of the night. I still do, and I take my dogs outside, and sometimes,
what?
Outside walking, and
you don't even know you're out there. See, that's weird. I'm sorry, scary. There you go. I was gonna go do Like, that's weird. I'm sorry, that scares me.
Well, I sleep
like,
good. Whatever.
You know what, I'm telling you, and I've never done Ambien. I don't do anything but Benadryl or alcohol, which is about the best night's sleep I get. I have to be honest.
That Benadryl just makes me feel drugged and groggy.
Well, I'm groggy today, I have to say.
Yeah.
I've never done Benadryl until last night, and it was expired.
That's all part of menopause, along with hair.
Oh,
hair on
okay.
my
Let's
chin.
talk about that.
Let's talk about hair.
Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I didn't know if it was from the hormones I'm taking.
No.
I could be a full-on man after 2 or 3 days.
Oh.
It's a good thing I love to pick and pull. I'm just telling y'all.
Maybe I need to start.
Hair will come out of your body. Is it menopause or is it?
If they talk about that in my notes.
Oh, it's bad.
That is. Hair will stop growing in some places and grow in other
Laser,
places.
young ones, laser while you can. When you get old and things get gray and coarse, it ain't coming off. There's no getting it other than pulling and plucking. I'm just being very honest.
She likes to pull, but anyway,
I love it. It's a challenge for me.
It's just, I know it is, and you like doing that even on your hoo-ha. So
I love it. I'm just saying, so.
But I don't. It's like the hair stopped growing for me, but my chin, like I'll have to shave my legs hardly ever anymore, which is a blessing.
That's weird, isn't it?
No.
But now I'm like a full-on
weird.
man.
But it's this
I wonder if Mike wonders my God, am I in bed with a woman or man?
Well,
I mean, if I don't have my big makeup mirror.
David will always say, now if this isn't true love, he'll say when I roll over and hug on him in the morning, he goes, I can feel your whiskers on my back. I'm like, well, damn, that's really a turn on right there. And he says, but I do. I love it. I love everything about you. And that's sweet, but it's not sweet to have a beard, but it is what it is.
I'm just saying, I can tell you right now, if I don't have 1,000 times magnifying mirror, after 2 or 3 days, we'll go away on vacation where you're like in a normal hotel room.
Oh, I can't.
And I get to my makeup mirror and I'm like going, holy camole, I look like the Billy Goat. Like, I look like a full-on Billy Goat. I mean, just call me Willie Nelson.
Yeah, I know. It's true. It's true.
It's not good.
Well, I just had Cindy wax my lip.
Yeah.
So, and that's...
But how sick am I that I don't get waxed because I like the thrill of the pool? I'm a weirdo. I have so many issues. That's a whole nother episode.
Well, she does. She does like to pull hair. I mean, she
All right, that's enough of this one. All right, what else? Do we need anything else? Or are we done with this topic?
Well, we're probably never going to be done with this topic, Tracy, because we are in menopause, and we just want everybody out there to know it's okay to talk about it. It's okay to laugh about it. It's okay to cry about it. It's okay to get pissed off about it.
Well, I'm just letting everybody know what you have to
is.
expect. And don't let anybody fool you because it happens.
It's going to happen to all you girls.
It will. All you young, beautiful things that are skinny, and just dancing around. I promise you there's going to be some air coming out of that derriere before you even know it. So just get ready.
Somebody once said their butt burps. They said, oh my God, my butt just burped. I was like, well, damn.
Well, mine belches.
So, anyway, it's okay. Talk about it. And, I'm sure we'll have many other discussions about menopause, but we're women.
Oh, gosh.
And it is what it I don't know. Is it a full moon tonight?
It might be.
I'm a little off. I am sticky. Whatever, and her boobs have shown all night long.
Well, you need to get on home. Run along home, baby.
No,
Go on home.
When we get off air, I'm going to sit and drink with you for a minute.
All right.
But,
I think we talked enough.
Yeah.
I know I have tonight. I feel like I've talked the whole damn time.
You have.
All right, so, all right, listen, everybody. For real talk here. Okay, y'all better like us, love us, share us, and care us. But on top, this week, between Monday and Wednesday, so get your fingers working.
Yes.
You better tag 5 people.
5.
5 people.
5. So then your name will go on that wheel again,
fortune.
like we did
The
last
Wheel of
time.
Fortune, baby.
The Wheel of Fortune, like we did last time for our Dickle Pickle basket. So what you need to do is do that. And this time we have 3 prizes.
3. So we need more than 4 people to enter.
Yes, yes.
Right?
Yes, that's right.
All right, you guys. I know this time it's been real.
It has
You know what?
been.
I have to say, you're talking to the champion, by the way. FYI, if y'all are followers and you listen every week, I'm the winner of every challenge we've had.
Wait a minute. What other challenges have we had?
The
What?
Smarter Than a 5th Grader, the
Wait.
middle school
I
dropout.
won Smarter Than a 5th Grader. You won the middle school.
Okay,
Challenge.
and the music challenge. She thinks she's all that when it comes to music.
I'm just saying,
Look
I
who
got
won.
cheated out of it.
No,
Okay.
you did
Yes,
not.
I think so.
She did not. All right.
Okay,
We're going to go fight again in the backyard.
in the backyard.
We'll see y'all Wednesday. Don't forget, you better share, care, like, do whatever you need to do. Get your hoo-ha cream, honey, suckle cream.
Yeah, and just get ready because you're going to be winning some prizes and you're going to think of us.
All right. We'll see you next week. What are we doing next week? What's our deal? Do you remember?
Yeah.
You don't have notes? Oh my gosh.
I know. Go
Get
ahead.
your notes up because I did want to plug a good friend of mine,
Yes.
a very good friend of mine, Stacy K, with her infusion business, because when you drink like we do, not we, because you know what? Really, you don't.
I don't. I'm not a big
But you know what I am? No, I'm not. But when I do, I do. But
When I do,
I'm trying
I
to make
do.
my hair look nice in here. Anyway, I'm plugging my girlfriend's business because when you drink a lot, infusions will help you tremendously. Her business is called Hydrate IV Nutrition Infusion. And the website is ivhydrateLLC.com. She is in Fort Myers, Florida. They come to you when you are feeling bad, under the weather, need vitamins, need hydration, need Finnegan because maybe you have a stomach bug or maybe you just drank too much or dehydrated, especially if you're in Florida.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, it's been so flipping hot.
It's miserable.
They will come to you in your home. I wish I lived closer to Fort Myers. We're like a little too far out of the gap.
Yeah.
But if I get enough people, if I have a party and we're all drinking Julie, she'll come to us.
Okay.
In our home. We don't have to make an appointment.
Which is nice.
And get you rehydrated and make you feel good again. So
Even if you're not drinking and you got a bunch of people together, I mean, just to get
like I do
rehydrated
go
is
for vitamin infusions
Do you?
and B12s. Yes, like all the time.
like a B12 infusion.
No, I get B12 shots, but I've done vitamin infusions
Yeah.
a lot. Like I have other friends that are in a medical office locally that do it in their doctor's office, 3 Oaks in LaBelle. And you can get the kitchen sink, which is everything you need to get to feel great, vibrant, and glow and show and everything.
Very good. Okay.
So,
well, we learned something.
Amanda Pacheco and her
Oh,
group
she's
in
great.
LaBelle. I go there all the time, but my friend Stacy K will come to you, especially if you're in the Fort Myers area. So that is, I'll tell you what, I want them to move closer. They could be at my house every Saturday, Sunday morning. Make me feel good.
That's right.
Get up and moving. So there you go.
So there you go.
All right. We'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.